Drew of the West, thank you for 37. August is normally quick. Yeah, but they just have like the most bland adverts. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where did that come from? 15 miles an hour and 900 yards. I came out of nowhere. It was like 75 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour, 15 miles per hour. Okay, we got it. Under control. Whew. Close one. Got it under control with 130 yards as well. Random Viking, thank you for 39 months. No, there was never any doubt. Absolutely not. And that is why. Bill Gem, thank you for 3. There's collectibles though, look. Or something. You heard that the Bakerloo line's getting extended beyond Elephant Castle, were to? If it is, it's going to be on the Transport for London website. Morning. High five. High five. They should put the hand out, you just high five them as you go past. Seems like a decent point to save that. Thing is, extending a tube line is going to take quite a few years. I mean, the whole Crossrail project has gone over time, over budget. Darkest tunnel ever, where no light escapes the train. There is zero illumination of the track or the walls. Actually, zero illumination. Feels real, man. Can't see a thing. There we go. Daylight. As you will notice, the marker lights are in fact on, although it's put the rear marker light on. Shouldn't have done. But yeah, those amazing lights don't provide any light whatsoever. JAJTV, welcome back, second month, thank you. They don't need ray tracing, Beaker. They just need illumination. The Unreal Engine is perfectly fine at modelling light. Yeah, I know, Bob, they're not that bright, but they're not zero brightness either. And the light from the cab, as you well know, hits the tunnel wall outside. You get light. You get some light. You don't get nothing. There must be dynamic lighting in the game. On other trains, the marker lights on the front, you can see them illuminate the floor. So there must be. DCS on website and DCS on Steam. So DCS on Steam fires up the DCS launcher. Basically, if you buy it direct from the website, then you don't go via Steam, and they get 30% more money, basically. Oh, 30 minutes ago. Great news. All your videos have been approved. Well done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the VR180 videos approved. Oh my god. Press publish. LOL. And the My Summer Car video's just gone live. I could have not put that live and put this live instead. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. What are the videos of? One is driving this exact locomotive in VR180. One is driving a Porsche GT3 RS around Silverstone. One is secret that I'm not telling you. And my mind's gone. What's the fourth one, guys? Driving a tractor. Yeah, tractor, train, race car, surprise. Ooh. Took them long enough. Took them till Friday to approve the other two. Still, they're approved. Woohoo! Last one is in the space shuttle. Yeah, yeah. Just popped up to the outer atmosphere and came back. VR180, you know, as you do. Nah, it's not the Concorde.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is a heck of a climb. Any hints at the surprise vid? Nope. It wouldn't be a surprise if I did. The only hint I've given you, Dave, is that it's not like the other three. Actually, the video does have Doyle in it. So that's the only hint you're getting. It's not like the other three, and it has Doyle in it. Thank you, Rusty. I wanted him to go out Thursday to Sunday, and we've completely missed that deadline now, so I think maybe next Thursday to Sunday might do. A weight off your shoulders. John, you cannot begin to imagine just submitting those 4 videos was a weight off my shoulders. Just like, oh, I felt like I'd given birth. It was unbelievable. Like a 3-month pregnancy and gave birth to 4 videos. So that's pretty much what it was like. How to make the perfect tea in VR180 Whiteland. Lol. Still climbing. We're going to enter the outer atmosphere in a minute. Lolman! 44 months, over 3 years. Clearly a kebab is in order. I think you should, Lolman. You should definitely get a kebab. Is it 3D? 180? Yes. That's what VR means. Yep. If you've got a VR headset, you'll be able to watch the video in 3D and look around. That's quite a shiny piece of track, isn't it? .45 miles per hour in 1.5 miles. You're not sure how a kebab should be done in the States? There's lots of ways of making kebab. I mean, you take your kebab meat, but then it's what you do with it, right? You put it in pitta, you put it in salad. There's lots of ways of eating it. You can just skewer it. If you don't have VR180, can you drag the mouse around? Yes, you can, but it won't be in 3D. So you can still look around, but you'll be looking around in 2D. Because you've only got one image going into both eyes, right? You need an actual display that separates the image to get 3D.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Otto, cup of tea? Yes, please. Why not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the vids? Because that doesn't hit the weekend, Dave. And like weekend tends to be peak viewing time on videos. So your schedule, you know, works for you because you get the videos sooner, but doesn't work for me because if you want to increase the potential, you need to do it towards the weekend. Which camera do you use to record VR180? It's the what's it called? The K1 camera, I think it's called. It's like a $3 grand camera. It's crazy. Every Saturday for 4 weeks? No way. People would forget Giddy in between each video. That's like, that's the way you release, you know when they release TV series, 1 episode per week? I actually hate it. I hate that. What VR headset do you recommend? I've got a Rift S and it's pretty good, but I haven't tried some of the other, like Vive just got a new one out. I haven't tried that. I think Porsche's going to be pleased with the 911. I do hope so. I do hope so. I mean, it's not a particularly long video because it's basically a lap of Silverstone, which in a GT3 RS doesn't take that long. Some of the other videos are a bit longer, like the train video's longer. But I tried to throw in some like history and stuff as well, particularly in the train video. I messed up on the soundbite. Thank you, Ardo. Yes, please. I'd love a cup of tea. The problem is, Mrs. Squirrel, because she's had that injection in her foot. Wow, that looks like the door's actually not there. Look at the rendering. Oh my god. Because she's had an injection in her foot for the pain, she can't really walk on it. So, yeah, my tea delivery service is broken for a few days. Yeah, she had to have it done again. So that's the 3rd one, Bob. And he said, like, he basically, like, massaged the foot and then gave her an injection and said, if this doesn't fix it, you'll have to go for an operation. And that, he basically said something like they have to break the toe and then reset it, because something to do, I think they explained it as, the injection goes, like, in the ball of your foot there, but every time they inject, it causes the ligament to tighten. The steroids cause the ligament to tighten, which basically curls your toe down. So the only fix then is to break your toe and reset it, so that you're not putting the wrong pressure on the ball of your foot or something like that. So yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. If I'm here and Doyle is here tonight, we can open it up, Paul. We can do if you want, Wyland. I would have thought Sunday was better, and also Mrs. Squirrel will be on her feet then, so, well, hopefully on her feet. So Sunday might be a better bet. But if I can convince her to walk in, then yeah, I'm sure you'd rather her be there. I don't know what it's called, Edie. What is going on with the lighting in this tunnel? Get Mrs. Squirrel in a mini wheelchair. You wouldn't get through the door. About banking? Blimey. Stand back. A serving hatch between kitchen and your office. My office is detached from the house. So that wouldn't work. Oh boy, I've just noticed we're going downhill. Okay, this is a different problem. I think it's going to be all downhill now. Wait, why would the internal lights affect the external light, Mad Bells? I don't get it. Is this particular train something you think, or do you think something different altogether with? I don't understand the question. Benna! Congrats on YouTube videos. Here are some more. Here are more trains to drive. The Rhein-Ruhr Osten Wuppertal to Hagen route add-on. Thank you very much, Benna. I don't think I have that one yet, but I take it the delivery is so I can go and buy it, right? I need to check if I've bought that one. Is that the new one? Because if it's the new one that came out this week, I don't have it. But thank you very much, Benna. Is it any good, is my question. That's the new one, right, okay, yeah, I definitely don't have it. But is it worth it? SCS just realised Corsica. Okay. It's got good reviews on Steam. Oh, okay. The Rhein-Ruhr.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Connor, after all this kebab talk, I decided to get me and my family a kebab on Just Eat with a £2 off voucher for students. Fair enough. The scenery in this is so good, though. Let's see a derailment. Oh boy. You're the kind of guy that walks into a flight sim stream and say, hey, can you crash? Can we see it explode on the runway? No thanks. You're not late, Alpha Bravo. You arrived exactly when you meant to. Can you do a barrel roll in that Cessna? Wow, you burn all that fuel basically getting all the way up, and then you basically just roll it down. It's crazy. Your favourite, what's the point of this game? It's like just a constant 1% gradient. Gamer J, welcome back. We have a 50-mile-an-hour limit coming up. Users from SCS Corsica will come free in Vive la France DLC in 1.36. Right, so they've basically done it as like an island add-on, and they've dropped it inside Vive la France. I saw you. Seeing if I was looking. I wonder if train drivers ever stick their head out the window like this. You know, like a dog. Put the head out the window. Right, let's start shaving it down to 50. Even loops and rolls in the Cessna was fine, but my instructor had eaten something bad. Nah. Cessna can't take that. It doesn't have the power to do it, and it doesn't have the... it can't take the G-force, the stress on its fuselage to do loops and rolls. Somebody threw a 15-mile-an-hour limit at us. This is going to be interesting. Oh my god, why is it so completely and utterly pitch black? Yeah, but we're talking like Cessna 152, 172 and all that stuff here. Oh my god. I don't think we're gonna... That was close. That was real close. Mr. Fish and Gamer J Walkerback. Yikes. If we had a torch, I'd shine it out the window. Camera does random things. I reckon those brakes were indeed glowing. Mr. Fish, thank you. Time for a cheeky save like that. Big Trucker, thank you for 37 months. Salon Wolf, almost a year. Alright, Jensens, see you later. Wow, sounds like a turbine. That is the weirdest Twitch name. Emojo Zircon Fella 938583992. Well, thank you, sir. I am curious as to the origin of your name, though. Devil Dude, thank you for gifting Emojo a subscription. Welcome to the net house. It's catchy, yeah. Oh yeah, it's real catchy. Well, if you do a passenger run ED, then yeah, you got a better chance. But with a hauling this much weight, it's hard to get up to speed. You picked a name, then wanted to fill the rest up. Blimey. Canada Boot, welcome back. Have to get used to hearing this announcement at Elephant's Castle. This is Bakerloo line train to Hayes. Is that where it's going, Hayes? I wouldn't worry about it. What's the scheduled deadline for the completion? Are we looking at, what, 2025 or something? $20.25 at most. Yeah, it takes a while to dig these tunnels. I mean, I don't really travel on the Bakerloo line anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. I use most of the central line of Victoria. Travelling to Oxford Circus 5 days a week, it's madness. Dude, I did that for years. Get in early, leave early, that's the key to it. You're having the rest of your leftover Indian from yesterday. Because see, are you going to tell us what kind of curry it is? Is it like a proper hot curry or is it some kind of korma? It's cracking scenery. I don't reckon it's Madras. I reckon it's a really weak curry. Caketron, welcome back. Used to finish at 6:30 and packed up for station closes. Yeah, no, 4:30 is the time you want to be getting out of Oxford Circus. As soon as it hits 5, it's mayhem. Any problems compound, and by 6:30, it's like literally the worst time to do it. Get in early and leave at 4:30, or leave at 7. It's a biryani, vegetable curry. I thought so. Welcome, hi gamer, HJ gamer. When we finish this, I'm going making a cup of tea. Omega of Sweden, thank you for 13 months. What the heck? Where did that 20 come from? There was absolutely no mention of a 20 limit anywhere along there. It was 45. I got to it and it went 20. With absolutely not a chance of adjusting. Did you see that? That was like putting a 30-mile-an-hour speed camera in the middle of a 70-mile-an-hour motorway. There was just zero warning. I'm amazed we didn't derail. And we're climbing again. Ooh, hello. Not that I don't trust this game. I've never actually been on a bullet train, no. I'd like to. I'd like to go to Japan one time, and I'd definitely ride on a bullet train. I've heard they're pretty expensive, though. Thing is, I don't know if you get any sense of speed on them, because they're so quiet and calm inside. The only sense of speed is the fact that stuff is flying past the window. Getting off them was fun. Why? Robert, Mr. 3, welcome back. I hope they add them into the game by Mac. I think, you know, given the level of fidelity that they go to now, they'd have to get access to the proper train. You get 1 minute. Everything's really on time though, isn't it, in Japan? You get 60 seconds to get your stuff and get off. Otherwise you'll find yourself another 40 miles away. Hey Blue Army, how you doing, sir? Yellow aspect, 0.9 miles. What's going on here, eh? I wonder. I'm not bad, thank you. Just had all my VR180 videos approved, so that's good. Miles an hour and a red aspect is fine. Just keep coasting. Good afternoon, Alex Wilson. You ready for some high energy content? In a train sim? What happened to the YouTube videos? Don't you still make them? I don't know. I think one went out today. I think one went out on Wednesday. One went out last Friday. I don't know. Have you checked recently? Maybe you need to go to my channel and hit the notification bell. Nah, the Flight Sim one's on 500,000. It's nowhere near 1,000,000. Right, we're doing under 50, 0.6 to a green. It's going to kill the throttle. I'm not sure what's going to happen after that green. No, in this game, we'll probably get like a 20-mile-an-hour track switch. There's one thing, in a tunnel you get a solid 60 FPS. Yeah, I did Top Gear. It was in the news earlier this week. Yeah, but Trucker J, have you seen how many likes it has on it? It's ridiculous. Like, there's plenty of videos on YouTube with 500,000 views, but not that many likes. I think it has something like a 98.9% like ratio. Dead Not Sleeping, welcome back. It's going to be next week now, James. I've just been approved. Thank you, Cuzzy. .25 miles per hour in 2.3 miles. Might as well just coast it. SXM, welcome back. Now get fresh. We literally discussed this last night in the team. The specs is going to get updated fairly soon. You're back with toast. Can I have some? I would love some toast right now and a cup of tea. Am I taking a break from My Summer Car on YouTube? You see, had I not put out a My Summer Car video 2 hours ago, that would have been a fine statement to make. But the fact that I have just put out a My Summer Car video makes your question really weird. I mean, go to the channel before you ask a question like that. I just got asked if I stopped making videos. I just put 3 out in the last 7 days. The tea maker's currently resting her foot. Good morning, Trouble. Teammaker's got sick leave, exactly. Okay, speed's under control. Kelmowski, how you doing? Dr. Dre, 56 months. Do you like swimming, Dre? Hey, James. I'm saving it. I really don't trust this game right now. Adroitus, welcome back. You love swimming. I'm good to hear it. Oh yeah, Bob, absolutely. But you know. It's getting busy. Haven't been swimming for 3 years. The only time I tend to go swimming is when I go on holiday. You know, you stay at a hotel that has a nice swimming pool. You have to use it. But that's literally the only time. I can't remember the last time I actually went down to a swimming pool. Trains at Elsinore. I think I covered it when it first released and never touched it again. The only one that's been recommended apart from this one is Run 8. But I think the Run 8 is like multiplayer and proper simulation, but has graphics, well, like OMSI. Whereas this one is, you know, reasonable sim, but great graphics. And no multiplayer. Nobody ever makes the perfect game, have you noticed? Nobody ever makes the perfect game. Every game always has something that is compromised. Apart from Counter-Strike, right, Whiteland? Well, Flight Sim next year, Microsoft Flight Simulator, that won't have seasons in it. I mean, that'll come later. It won't have VR in it, but that'll come later. What about Factorio? In terms of, like, what it does, it's pretty good at what it does. I don't know if it's a perfect game. Will I be playing Red Dead? Dude, I've already pre-ordered it. I splashed my cash yesterday and pre-ordered it. Red Dead is definitely going to happen. I'm doing a playthrough. The guys making KSP2 are nervous because they know how they'll never be able to make KSP2 live up to how good KSP is. Maybe. Different team as well, isn't it, Sneaky Ninja? I think it's a different team doing KSP2. Yeah, I think it was 54 quid, Bob. I think it was £54 for Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition. The next edition up just is like 70 quid or something and just contains some nonsense. Why are we dropping oil off at a platform? Seems a bit odd. I'm not going to play it online. I'm just literally going to play it solely in the kind of offline mode. The story mode with lots of exploration. Oh, we'll stop here. Oof. Wowzers. That was a big, like 1 hour 15, 42 miles. That was definitely interesting. See, look, this is the bit where we smashed through. I was well under the speed limit, and then it suddenly dropped like a 20-mile-an-hour bit on us. That was the crazy thing. Collector's edition is what? $500? Why? Why would anybody drop that much money on a game? Right, I need to go for a bathroom break. So there's a flight. So yeah, but you're talking about Red Dead Redemption, aren't you? Right, I'm going to make a cup of tea and have a bio break. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Mrs. Squirrel was on the settee. Resting her foot after an injection in the base of her foot. Hence why I need to make my own tea and stuff. Right, I need to buy some stuff, don't I? Because Ben has said I need to get the Rhine Ruhr add-on. Let me fire up Steam. DLC. Train Sim World, Rhine Ruhr, Austin, Wuppertal, blah 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 blah. That one. DLC, add to cart. Purchase. I shall celebrate with a packet of Watsits. Great purchase. Right, Steam's downloading that. I'll probably have to restart in a minute. You can buy from within the game. No, I never do that. .3 gigabytes. It says. That's a packet of Watsits. You know what Watsits are, right? That's a Watsit. I'll put a pillow on the back burner. Always Yorkshire tea, Connor. Yeah, there's weather effects. I've got quavers as well. I just wanted Watsits. Where's that picture gone that I had? Okay, my phone's decided to go crazy. Cool. Phone's decided to freeze. I was going to show you a picture. Oh, there we go. It's back. There it is. That's my draw. At the front, quavers, and at the back, Watsits. Just saying. Well, you know. You gotta have a stack draw, right? Rapid Transit BR144 Talent. Real life flight videos. When the weather clears up, dude, I'll get my cameras and go and film. See, I bought the Class 42 and the 33. But I can't see which line we can use it on. You're liking the Walker's ones with the black packet that go with beer, chili and lime. I think you mean Sensations, I think. Sensations are nice. Well, those are 33. What's the 42 then? It says 2 minutes to download this DLC. You can't beat What's-Its or Cheesy Puffs with a Guinness. Cheesy Guinness. I think I drove that yet. 52. What cooler do I use? I have a custom water cooling loop. Wow. That's a full length on the 52. The only problem with this, with the West Somerset line, is I think a lot of it's 25 mile an hour limit, which is a bit meh. Less than a minute, nearly finished. Tees Valley line. Oh, my What's-Its have gone. Do I have the 182? This one? No, I don't. Because if I did, it would be ticked. See how that's ticked, that was ticked. Beer. They're not ticked, so I'll not have them. These are ticked. Right, I need to restart. Is there a Halloween scenario for Train Sim World? No. You might need the 182 for the DLC to work. That would suck. Is that a peck of meat on the mug? Do you not remember that? I thought I was floating then. And then realised what was going on.
This is Wuppertal Oberbarmen on the Rhein-Ruhr S-Bahn. Take the underpass to platform 6 to catch a train.
Platform 6. Where should we sit?
Rhein-Ruhr Osten offers the ability to ride and drive both passenger and freight trains from the busy city to the deep cuttings and woodlands between Wuppertal and Hagen.
That guy's accent's very weird. Jimmy Butler, welcome back.
You're currently riding a BR422 electric multiple unit. These units run as 4 and 8 car formations and operate most of the S-Bahn services in the Rhein-Ruhr area.
Jimmy Butler, welcome back.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Cyrus Halcyon, thank you very much for subbing, Cyrus. Welcome. Welcome to the
Train
house.
Sim World allows you to ride and drive trains from a selection of internal and external camera angles.
Dude,
Let's
no.
take a look now while exploring the exterior of this train.
No, because I know how to do this. Oh my god, look, yeah, got that. Right, wonderful. Yeah, you can press the keys and stuff, get all that. Jeez. Why is it teaching me how to use Train Sim World?
Other internal and external camera views are available to be explored. These can be accessed from the number keys.
I don't have any number keys, look. Fell off.
You've only travelled a short distance here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Rhein-Ruhr Osten. Take on the challenge of keeping a busy S-Bahn network on schedule. Drive through deep cuttings, winding valleys, and dense woodland. Haul a variety of heavy freight trains between the industries at Wuppertal, Schwelm,
That sounds
and
fun.
Hagen.
Let's do
Deal
that.
with on-the-job and line-side emergencies. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, fix trackside cabinets, restock first aid points,
That's my job.
and put up no trespassing signage. Choose passenger or freight operations and take a trip along the Wupper Valley.
How about I just drive the trains and then other people worry about the track? Let's go. Let's see. That's a barbecue gone wrong. Lol. Training. Right, let's do this. I need to work out which train we want to use first. Scenarios. Freight diversion. When did they think it was a great idea in a train sim to have you go around sticking up posters and fixing junction boxes? I really don't understand that.
Welcome to this BR185.5 electric locomotive in MRCE livery. This brief introduction will cover shunting operations and recovery from an emergency stop.
I say 185.5.
Climb aboard to get started. A lot of time will be spent in the driver's seat. The master switch is used to determine the direction of travel.
Okay. The main circuit breaker.
When stopped for longer periods of time or when leaving the cab, the parking brake should be engaged. This must be released before any move. The train brake is the main system used for slowing the train down.
Decrease the train brake.
It is best to apply only a small amount of power at first to overcome initial friction and get the train moving. To avoid damage to the locomotive and wagons when shunting, approach at a slow speed and stop so that the vehicles are touching.
Okay, what's that doing? Hey, Cat. You're late today? Dentist. Ooh, lovely. Oh, come on. That's like Uber glovage. Dude, I am stopped. What does it want from me? I'm stopped at the location. Does it want me to just get out and deal with this, or what? No? Yeah. Not confusing in the slightest.
This locomotive is fitted with screw-link couplings. These require the driver to leave the cab and manually attach a chain between vehicles. Disembark the cab and head to the rear of the locomotive to perform the couple up.
Wait, what?
Happy anniversary.
Return to the leading cab to continue.
Okay. We'll do that then. Hey Cam, my VR180 videos got approved an hour ago.
These wagons need to be hauled up the line to a nearby yard.
Well, I really wanted to do them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I've kind of missed that now. So I guess it's going to have to be next weekend. Thing's noisier than the diesel stuff? The heck?
As part of this training, be aware that an emergency stop will occur before arriving into the yard, followed by instructions on how to recover the train and get moving again.
This is loud, man. Why is this so loud? That's better. I think it thought I was outside. It's going to do an emergency stop on me now. It's a glitch. Looks like it.
Welcome
There he goes.
to the Nut House.
Grumpy Dummy Cat. Thank you for your sub. Welcome to the Nut House. Yov
To
Hato,
recover from
Blue
this
Acorn Hype.
situation,
Thank you,
the
dude.
controls must first be reset.
Thank you for 3 years, Yov Hato. Okay, emergency reset button. Released. Wait, what? It puts the pantograph down. Blimey.
Continue onto the yard to deliver these wagons.
This ain't moving. I think it's glitched again. I've got a feeling the brakes are perhaps on and it won't let me turn... Yeah, I can't release the brakes. Because it's locked out all the controls. So I can't do the parking brake. I can't touch the brakes. And I think the tutorial's left the brakes on, but it won't let you turn them off. Oh, we're moving. Unless that was the brake system charging. Maybe that's it. Oh, excuse me, Walkerback. It's nice having all this control over the speed. Why have we got red marker lights front and back? That's a bit weird. Rail driver started death, Irish Spud. Mick69, thank you for 45 months. No, not into football at all, 18. Is this a freight terminal? This is pretty cool. Wuppertal Langefeld Yard. I see why you don't play Star Citizen. I don't blame you, James. Is it still bad? Baz is like very optimistic, having spent well over £1,000 on Star Citizen. He's very optimistic. It's going to be an amazing game. No, Jimbaliath, these were special videos for Google. I love the musical
locomotive
breaking.
must now be uncoupled from the wagons. This is done via the same process as coupling.
What do I think of YouTube Studio? What do you mean exactly?